Max, let's go to the hotline and let's talk with the new head Pirate down there in beautiful Mathis, Texas, in San Patricio County. He's the new head coach of the Mathis Pirates. It is Coach Bo Camacho. Coach, how are you?
Great, fantastic. Thank you.
I know you are tying up loose ends there in Mesquite at your previous job at Mesquite Poteet, but I'm interested in what the last week or so has been like for you, getting the new gig and all the moving parts that go along with it.
Tell you what, it's been a great blessing, and basically my wife and I are pumped up to go down south and be Pirates. I know we're Mesquite at Poteet, we're Pirates, but we're ready to change colors and put on the Pirate mascot uniform in Mathis, Texas. So we're just pumped, blessed with the community that's there, and they're really ready to embrace us, and we're ready to roll.
You're going down there, and I think people may say, moving from Mesquite and the DFW Metroplex down south, that's quite a geographic move. But your career has basically been one big road trip. You're from San Angelo, then you went to school in Alpine at Sul Ross. You've had stops in Dallas and at Pharr and in La Feria and in San Antonio. Are you ready to settle down?
Oh yeah, I like it. I mean, my wife and I, we love just impacting lives, and moving is no big deal. We kind of see it as we have a mission mindset, and we just love to go bless people and then actually learn from others as well. So we're ready to roll.
Coach, I'm interested in what about the job at Mathis was appealing to you. Obviously, you've got an excellent resume there from all across the state. Certainly, other jobs were available to you. What is it about the job at Mathis that was so appealing to you?
I'll tell you what. The Mathis job has been something for some time. I've kind of looked at that place for a couple of years ago, actually, back in 2010, and actually previous before that. And tell you what, there's something there that I really like about the community, the small town feeling of football there in the Coastal Bend area. I coached back in 1995 at San Diego High School. That's one of the first places I got my first defensive coordinator jobs. And I always respected the kids and the work ethic of the people in Mathis. They competed well, and I always thought, man, one day if I ever come back, I'd like to coach at that place. And lo and behold, it's a couple of years later, and I'm there now.
We're talking with the new head coach of the Mathis Pirates, Bo Camacho, here on Texas Football Today. Get involved in the conversation, #TF Today. Coach, we mentioned you've bounced around a number of different places, but you have been at Poteet for a few years now. I'm interested to know what is it about, I know that you take a little bit from each coach that you coach with. You've coached with Coach Cody Groves there at Poteet for a few years. What is it about? What is it that you're going to take from your time with Coach Groves that you're going to implement in your program?
Tell you what, there's many things that in my stint here at Poteet with Coach Cody Groves, man, it's been an awesome experience. Probably 3 great years of my 24-year career in coaching has been here at Poteet. A lot of the servant leadership stuff that we've done throughout the whole 3 years we've been here, I was kind of head over the community liaison and partnership with getting our kids involved in volunteer opportunities. And we're just giving back and teaching our kids that, man, it's more than just football and trophies and championships. It's about learning how to be a man and how to give back and to serve others. And that'd be the biggest thing that I would take to Mathis. The other things is helping our special needs kids in our own schools and becoming PALS programs with them and making a partnership with them and making lifelong relationships with them. And again, it gives the kids the sense, hey man, I got things to be blessed for and grateful for and not take it for granted as well. So those are just a couple of things that I will be taking that I've learned from Coach Groves and the Poteet staff.
You're going to head down there. We know you're starting your gig on Wednesday morning. You're going to head down there, and so I'm interested to know, when you get a chance to finally get a look at your kids, and when you get a chance to see, a team that did go 6-6 last year, brings back 14 starters from a year ago. What is it that you're going to be looking for? What's the number one thing you want to see from your team that's going to make you encouraged for 2018? What
I'm going to look for is basically trying to find out that what leaders that we have coming back that will be leaders on the field and off the field. To me, that's the most important thing. Seeing their core values and seeing, what they're going to bring to the table to help bring a district championship and making a run next year for next year's team. Obviously, to get along with me as far as the culture that I want to bring a dynamic culture that's just, I'm going to bring a lot of energy. I'm going to bring a lot of enthusiasm. And we're not just going to be, complacent with small victories. I mean, I'm going to bring a lot of energy. So that's going to be the big difference for me, I think, for these kiddos.
What kind of, for Mathis fans who are tuning in and they're interested to know what kind of team we're going to see in 2018. I know obviously a lot of it will be what you have and how to make the pieces fit. But as far as a coaching philosophy concerned, as far as a style is concerned, what can Mathis fans expect from a Bo Camacho coach team?
Well, in a nutshell, spectacular special teams. I mean, everything is out there for the taking. Every point of special teams will be emphasized, and we're going to take advantage of every special teams phase. Secondly, will be great, outstanding offense where we're just explosive. We try to score fast, high tempo, and put as many points on the board as possible and blow the light bulbs out. And then third is just win with defense. Great, outstanding defense. Be aggressive. It's a multiple 3-4 type of style defense, and it's been what I've done for many years. But we're going to win on defense.
I know obviously there's still a few loose ends to tie up there in Mesquite, but I know when you took the job, you took aim and you took a look at what you guys are going to be up against in District 16, 3A Division I, new realignment year for Mathis.
Yes.
You guys are drawing some tough squads. George West in the mix, as well as Lyford.
Yeah.
A former team like that you coached in San Diego. When you take a look at what district you guys are up against, what's your feel for it?
I like it. It's a 18 district, and man, I tell you what, we play only 2 non-district games, and we get right into the fire of it. So, like you said, you named some of the top dogs: George West and San Diego, Lyford. Some of those schools are pretty darn good, and I've kept up with them through the years, and their programs are on fire and rolling. So, and I know Mathis has great tradition in the past. They went 6-6, 6-5 the year before, and then actually made a run in the state semis. So, I mean, the potential for greatness is there. They have some tradition, so it's just for me to try to lift that torch up and get them back to that top.
It's Bo Camacho of the Mathis Pirates here on Texas Football Today. Coach, and I know you're a busy man. We want to make sure you get and take care of all the things you need to take care of there at Poteet so that you can move down to Mathis. But before we let you go, we are primarily a show about food. And so I know that you are a guy who's traveled around. You've lived a lot of different places. You cannot answer Mathis. So you cannot answer Mathis because we know you're going to kind of try to kiss up to the locals. But what part of the state has the best food, in your opinion?
The best food in the state. Oh, my goodness.
I know. We ask the hard-hitting questions
great
here.
Decisions. Yeah, this is the toughest question today. Oh, man. I would have to say, my goodness, I'm a West Texas guy, but San Antonio was darn good, and then South Texas was darn good. I'm going to say, oh, man, you can't beat West Texas KC steaks. Those are the best.
Pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah, you can. I think you can do a lot worse than that. That's a pretty good answer. I know I put you on the spot. I appreciate you putting up with it. He is Bo Camacho. He is the new head coach of the Mathis Pirates. Coach, really appreciate your time. Again, congratulations on the new gig. We can't wait to see what you do down there in Mathis. Best of luck when you get down there and down the road.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate you, man.